Farfallina and Marcel. The rain fell all morning. It spattered on the pond and splashed onto Farfallina's leaf. She found a dry spot and ate it. "Hey," said a little voice, "you're eating my umbrella." Farfallina peered over the edge. A small gray bird was huddled under nest. Farfallina liked his soft feather and his gentle eye. "I'm Farfallina," she said, and she slid down to the ground. "My name is Marcel," said the bird. He liked Farfallina's smile and her pretty colors. The rain turned to the drizzle, and Farfallina wanted to play. "I'll hide, and you'll find me," she said. Marcel agreed. Farfallina hid under a fern close to the ground because she knew that Marcel couldn't climb. "Now I'll hide," said Marcel. When he found her, and he hid right behind the tree because he knew that Farfallina moved slowly. "I can take you for a ride on the pond," said Marcel. Farfallina itched her way up to the Marcel's back. You tickle," said Marcel, and she slipped into the water. Farfallina giggled. "There's so much to see," she said. Farfallina and Marcel played together every day. They liked the same games and they liked each other, but one day Farfallina was not herself. "I'm not sick," she told Marcel. "Just a little uncomfortable. I need to climb up onto a branch and rest for a while." "I'll wait for you," Marcel called. As Farfallina made her way up the tree, Marcel watched until the Farfallina was completely out of sight. Then he settled himself in the grass and waited. Night came and then morning, but Farfallina didn't come down. Marcel called to her, but she didn't answer. He was very worried and terribly lonely. Weeks went by. The afternoons grew longer and warmer, and Marcel went to the pond. He was growing, and when he looked at the reflection in the water, he hardly recognized himself. He went back to the tree every day to look for Farfallina, but she was never there, and after a while he gave up. At the top of the tree, Farfallina was snuggled in a blanket of glossy silk. She was growing too. The sky was blue and clear. The morning she was ready to come out and open the beautiful new wings. She had an idea of how long she had been up in the tree, and she flew down to find Marcel. "I'll just wait," said Farfallina when she didn't see him, and she sat on the flower. Night came and morning, but Marcel wasn't there. Farfallina was tired and confused. She floated around a bit and went to the pond. The pond was glossy smooth except for the ripples, made by a large handsome goose who was swimming in the circle. Farfallina shivered with disappointment. She went to the pond every day to look for the small gray bird named Marcel, but he never came. One morning, the goose stopped his silent round and spoke to her. "You must like guitar," he said. Farfallina floated a bit. I've been waiting for a friend, she said suddenly, but I don't think that he'll come. Marco liked her smile and her brilliant color. I know that how you feel, he said. I lost a friend too. She just vanished into thin air. Farfallina liked his sleek feather and his gentle eyes. A ride around the pond might cheer you up, Marco said. Farfallina thought it would, and she settled herself on Marco's back. It's funny, Marco said, but I feel that I thought I've known you a long time. I was just thinking the same thing, said Farfallina. My name is Farfallina. What's yours? Marco stopped suddenly. He beat the water with his strong wings. Then he swam round and round and round. It's me, the Farfallina, he shouted. It's me, Marco. Is that you really? Really? Is that really you? It is, Farfallina shouted back. They looked at each other and laughed. By evening, they had explained everything, and they fell asleep smiling at the stars. Farfallina and Marco would spend the rest of the summer playing just as they had before. Marco was careful not to fly too fast, because he knew that Farfallina couldn't keep up, because Farfallina didn't hide in the flower because she knew that Marco would never find her. And when the leaves on the trees around the pond turned red and gold, they decided to go south together. The end.